store where the sneaker's being sold. And then you run that distribution center on 6 windmills, and you've got to say, if you were a business of tomorrow, how would you run and where would you be? And it's the easiest sale in the world. The problem is I'm one of the few people actually saying that enough, because I can get to market Belgium. And Belgium is a lot easier market than any region that people don't know about, but that a region that inherently takes away Belgium's advantage. It's overall high education, it's overall multilingual nature, and it's wonderful sites and places to live. So if you can put it in Blaye or Ypres and in Mons together, it is the easiest sale to make. I think largely that's the future. I think largely also Chris Peters and Rudy Demott and Charles Piquet understand it. The other trend I see in Belgium, which is a trend my country struggled with a great deal, but I think is a benefit, is an unskilled workforce that is neither Flemish or French in origin, that is, in fact, from the Muslim communities in origin. We found initially concern about becoming a melting pot and found out our greatest strength was being in a melting pot. But you've got to have jobs, fundamentally, that can employ the unskilled first, and the next generation, those unskilled, hopefully will have doctors and lawyers and engineers. So in my country, if you look at just the ambassador corps, my story of being the son of a Polish immigrant who spent the war in Poland and came into the United States under a phony passport after the war in 1950 is not even that unique a story. So you clearly can go in one generation from illegal immigrant to ambassador of the United States. And that is the story that largely has fueled the 60s, 70s, 80s for the United States, and I suspect will fuel half a century in Belgium as well, but is one that needs to be embraced. To do that, you've got to fundamentally have unskilled labor jobs. So when I was 16 and in high school, I was able to wash dishes and wait tables. And that is a mentality that is more difficult in Belgium. The number of dishwasher and waiting table jobs outside the family unit has got to be as low as anywhere there can be. You hate to convert Brussels into some of the kind of highways in the United States with TGI Fridays and the like, but an economy that can cater to both ultimately is an economy that in the next 20 years has the same people who wash dishes representing their country somewhere else as an ambassador from Belgium. I'd be delighted to take questions. I certainly don't mind if people have to get back to work or do other things. But the other thing I do know is people in Belgium are the most polite people in the world. No one will ask the first question. So I always start with the second question.